Today marks for a really important day in the crypto market because there are three things going on right now that you need to understand. I mean, first of all, there's a very important pattern in the Bitcoin price showing that we really need to talk about. Second of all, Trump just made an announcement that could single-handedly move the markets by a pretty big ton. This on its own is just an absolutely massive deal, and it's happening right now. But to start it off, we have to talk about what exactly happened just yesterday, because we had ourselves the first FOMC meeting, the United States interest rate decision, with a new chairman, and he said something that shocked the entire world. So to kind of get in on the details there a little bit, we all know the usual Powell speech, right? He comes on in, let's just quickly showcase it, and he has his exact same words.
Good afternoon.
For all of you that could not hear because it's really freaking quiet, he always says good afternoon. That's exactly what you saw just now. Now, the new chairman, he also had some peculiar words to state. Let's quickly showcase this.
Good day.
So obviously that took the market by surprise because this is a big shift, right? We've had years of good afternoon. And people were always putting money on that, on Polymarket and Kalshi, whatever. And so it's kind of strange to see a start to a new chapter because, well, I mean, if just the start of the freaking conference is already different, that's a big change. Now, I'm going to say the real bigger change was not that we got some sort of hawkish announcement. If you're not aware, the interest rates remained the same, which kind of shocked the market. But a lot more important is what got announced over there. As you can see, Fed Chair 𝗕𝗂𝗪𝗏 says the Federal Reserve has officially dropped forward guidance. Now, the reason this is so critically important, is because what basically always happens at this conference is they state what is going to happen to the markets next. And even though today I want to talk about the markets just in terms of this pattern, this indicator that's flipping right now, I really want to talk about that. I think it's more important to state on the macro side what just changed, right? Forward guidance is the Fed signaling ahead of time what it plans to do with the interest rates to shape market expectations, borrowing, and spending. Dropping it, as the chair 𝗕𝗂𝗪𝗏 now favors, means less explicit forecasts or commitments on future rate paths, more meeting-by-meeting decisions based on incoming data, and greater flexibility for the Fed, but more uncertainty and potential volatility for the markets. So what this basically changes is, instead of them explaining what they're thinking of doing over the next 6 months, it's more a case-by-case basis. And even though that, of course, delivers them more flexibility to all of a sudden increase, all of a sudden decrease the rates, because, hey, if the public doesn't expect anything, if most of the other regulators don't expect anything, you are free to choose, right? But the reason that's kind of bad is because from a certain angle, this also means that every single time these numbers come out right now, it can't be freaking volatility city, all right? It can't be a freaking carnage festival because nobody really knew what was to be expected. So that's going to obviously be a very big change. 𝗲𝗏 has long criticized this heavy guidance for limiting options and contributing to past policy errors. This shift towards strategic ambiguity is the core change. So somebody said that just makes it easier for insider trading. Got it. I'm saying it makes it easier for them to manipulate the markets by a good bit. And now when it comes to Trump, let's also quickly watch this video, I suppose. Why not? If we're here anyway.
Yes.
Bravo. Good job.
Thank you, everybody.
Great job. Bravo.
Now, I couldn't really make it out too much because I don't know why all of a sudden this is so quiet when there's no mic close to him. But President Trump signs the U.S.-Iran deal at the Palace of Versailles in France. And he said at the end right there, oil down, stocks up. He just said that after signing. First of all, what a great signature this guy's got. But second of all, the farming of aura that he's doing right there. The him sitting here there menacingly. It is pretty interesting. But the long story short is that theoretically speaking, if we were to follow Trump's words right here, now that this whole situation has been figured out, the good markets should slowly but surely be coming back right here. Because, well, with the whole trouble in the Middle East over, the most important Fed thing now out of its way, even though volatility could be on the rise, the uncertainty has now partially been taken away. And that brings me to a very important piece of Bitcoin here that we need to discuss. So, as you guys may or may not have noticed, Bitcoin has gotten to a very interesting price point right now. Now, the 200-week moving average, every time Bitcoin touches this line, it has marked the cycle bottom. 4 for 4 since 2015. Bitcoin just touched it again on June 4th, and a confirmation is a weekly candle that closes back above the line. The caveat, all 4 past touches happened while the Fed was cutting or at zero. 2026 is the first hawkish one. So we're in a very interesting spot right here, as you can see, for the Bitcoin price, because we're back at this level right here. And so if we take a look at how things have looked over the past couple of years, every single time this touched, we saw a pretty crazy spurt upwards, right? But this time around, are we going to see the same because the overarching macro structure is slightly different? Well, logically, we just kind of ignore that part of how the Federal Reserve rates are different. We kind of ignore that part and just kind of see the broader structure right here, which still remains, in my opinion, an extremely bullish sign. So this makes me really interested in what's about to happen for Bitcoin because, well, if we hit that bottom a couple of weeks ago, sure, we saw some sort of little move towards the downside, a little take in towards the downside, but generally speaking, this could be pretty nice for our crypto coins right here. But anyway, for the most part, AI is trading for me nowadays anyway. Like most of my signals, most of the core big changes that I'm doing to my portfolio, AI is handling the majority of it. And you may say, Dusty, but isn't AI stupid? Well, essentially, it's just code. It's just a logic based on whatever logic you insert into it, automated. At least that's what I use it for the majority for. And if you guys also want some help with this, at least for the most part, how to connect, for example, your AI to TradingView to automatically chart things for you, you can check out the website that I'll link down below called bottrading.net. It's just to automate certain things when it comes to trading or certain things when it comes to analysis. I'll be posting a lot of cool guides over on there. And for right now, all you can do is just sign up for the newsletter, and you also get yourself a nice little how to connect your Claude to TradingView connection. Just you'll find it over on there. I also yesterday posted the first video on how exactly to come up with a trading strategy using AI. So if that's something you're interested in, just go ahead and find that over on my channel. It's literally the last video I made before this one. And if this is stuff you enjoy, make sure you go ahead and press the like button on this video. And if you're looking for a platform to trade on, the platforms I personally trade on are Blofin, mostly, Bybit, a lot still. Most of my major trades are open over on Bybit. And for a lot of my algorithmic trading, it's happening over on Payonix with some cool bots we've got over on there. So go ahead and check that out. Links for those are in the description down below. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video, probably somewhere later today, depending on what happens, of course.